For XRP, something significant is building, and it will all come to a head in a few hours. Few people are discussing how enormous this really is. We are looking down decisions that might turn the whole crypto market upside down. Should this be approved, it benefits not only XRP. Institutional capital has a green light, and that might be the impetus we have been waiting for. I'm dissecting behind-the-scenes events, what this ETF ruling actually means, and why the next action might surprise everyone in the best of ways in this video. Of course, right away, sit back, relax, ledge, leap into it. We have a lot to cover, people. Bitcoin, $106,681. Past 24 hours, it is currently 1.57%. Ethereum entering at 2,597. Right now, XRP is up somewhat, over 3%. Someone must so fetch out the old stick and kick it in the old caboose. Simply said, it is not flowing. It simply seems to be stuck. With $2.20 arriving at the number 4 position, this $2 range reminds me of that 30-cent range. Given all point season is roughly 27 out of 100, the total market for cryptocurrencies came at $3.28 billion. So 27% for entire point season. Hardly the figures you wish to see, people. Remember now, not to overlook. Please visit the Bullwinkle Blueprint if you would not want to subscribe to my other channel or new channel due of ongoing attack on this channel. I will pin it atop this very video. From the 67,000 channels, only 2,000 persons have so far registered. It spans 2 seconds. This morning, I already dropped the video. We are discussing June 18th, the crypto bull run, where we are going top and bottom. I inform you about the possible end of the bull run. I let you know what we need to do to have the announcement 2 days from now. You ought to go have a listen to. People, subscribe to the channel and start using the Bullwinkle Blueprint. They also mentioned the Fed meeting. June 18th comes today. That is when we will learn. Regarding this meeting, I covered what you need to know on the other channel. Go check it out. You will be exactly aware of what we are seeking for. And if we fail to grasp it, when the bull run ends, a lot sooner than most of you would ever dream, what then? And just in the EU Commission, they were ready to embrace a flat rate UF tariff under 10% under exact criteria. Guess what? Tariffs are being successful. That's basic. The power relations have changed here. The EU is signaling a change when it is lowering to a 10% tariff, a flat rate. In trade negotiation, they are beginning to give predictability first priority over sovereignty. That tells everyone a lot. Indeed. Regarding China here, the US-EU alignment could indirectly isolate China even more in global trade negotiations, therefore affecting its soft power via trade policy. Pay close attention to the world events and what is happening outside your door. Remember this now, not to overlook. This is really significant. About tomorrow, Franklin Templeton's spot XRP ETF. This is really significant. The decision comes back to us. We learn tomorrow whether this is going to be allowed. That is exactly what it is. For those XRP holders, tomorrow is quite important. Franklin Templeton is not only a manager of assets. Their institutional relationships are strong, and they are in charge of $1.5 billion. Should they be supporting XRP, which they are seeking to do, but the SEC is impeding their efforts, this will cause major doubts on XRP's regulatory clarity and future use This goes beyond a ticker symbol here. It's about confirming XRP as a primary asset class. This permission will open the institutional floodgates. A spot XRP ETF calls for actual XRP holdings. This indicates real on-chain demand as well. This goes beyond just paper derivative, paper futures. XRP is something they have to purchase. Look, you probably resemble Ripped. They will just purchase it over the counter. That's outstanding. Get it over the counter, order it from the market makers. Less XRP. They're going to have to manage and influence the price of XRP on the order books. The more XRP purchased from the market makers. Not bothered at all. Where you buy it matters not to me. Just get it accepted and get the XRP bought and minimize the supply the market makers have. If approved, it will be approved at some time. Indeed, we own 18 ETFs. We will obtain approval at some point, should authorized. We could see significant inflows from pensions, hedge funds, RIAs, legally forbidden from directly owning cryptocurrencies, but have access to ETFs. With ETF exposure, XRP would become the third main asset following Bitcoin and Ethereum. It would thus be on Wall Street's shortlist. The denial scenario. We really should discuss that as well. Correctly? You know, blue sky, clear sky, sunny sky, can't you discuss? Should it not be accepted, what then? It then pushes out further on into the year. Not here should you start to panic. Exactly? Reorient yourself. Later on in the year, we seek clearance for the 17 other ETFs. ETF clearance will come at some moment. Not fear. Use the instability to gather what serves a purpose. The market can turn short-term. Who interests me? Who cares? Thus, this has nothing to do with future XRP price. When we discuss the future, we are discussing within the next 3 to 6 months here. We should observe the reaction of the legacy finance. I truly hope Franklin Templeton gets approved. Others that like BlackRock and Fidelity will follow. We are living in a time when conventional finance is including cryptocurrency instead of rejecting it. That is our current direction. The crypto game is under control by conventional finance. Now let's discuss what should we expect should it be accepted. A spot ETF does, however, equal actual demand. There isn't futures based on this. A spot ETF will need the fund to buy and hold XRP, hence generating ongoing on-chain demand. Franklin Templeton, 1,500 billion under control assets. We may envision a 7,500 million possible inflow, even with a very modest 0.5% customer allocation. Study the ETF precedent for Bitcoin. Look what occurred there. Over 6 months, 14 million flocked into Bitcoin spot ETFs. XRP might reflect it exactly. For the first 90 days, I expect realistically between 2 billion and 5 billion. Extremely conservative, correct? 8 to 10. Should a worldwide copycat adaptation occur as we observe Asia and Latin America, do just here, and this is how I believe the price for SRP goes. There will presumably be several phases.